They look good. Good morning, everybody. I'm Molly from Bell Farms. If you're new to the channel, we are potato, sweet corn, and grain corn farmers. So today I am going to be disking up the field with the log that I was in last time ripping. Dave's got his corn planter here already, and he's going to be planting about 10 acres of sweet corn. So we moved tractors yesterday on Sunday, and he's got his fertilizer back here and his fertilizer up there. One of these is nitrogen. The other one is a pop-up fertilizer. I'm assuming the pop-up is in the front and the nitrogen is in the back, but honestly, I don't know. I could have it backwards. So this is an 8-row corn planter. I know you guys saw this a little bit in one of the other videos that we had, but this is a fold-up corn planter. So he's able to go down the road much easier with this one. Because he can just fold it up and drive here, which is great. So my job is to get some of this land prepped for him. I'm going to start in the middle almost, where I can get the longest rows and then work my way on either side. I'm hoping to get a good chunk of this done before he gets here. So I'm going to get to it and I'll bring you guys back a little bit later. So today Shane's got a camera with him. He's going to film some stuff. We got some dry fertilizer coming. And we're going to give you guys an update on how planting and growing is going. So we'll do a little crop update. All right, guys, I'll bring you back a little bit later. All right, guys, so I'm going around the field here, and I find this guy here. I should say girl. She's a big snapping turtle. A long time ago, we found some babies here. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. In the middle of the field, and I actually kept one of them for a little while and released her back over here. So this is her mom. Gonna try and lay some eggs in here. I'm gonna just keep an eye on her so I don't get her, but that makes me happy. I like it when I see the turtles. She laid some eggs in here somewhere, I think, but I may have already gone over them. This turtle lays her eggs here every year, so we're always kind of on a lookout for her. Sorry if I run over your eggs. All right, back in the tractor. Poor thing. This turtle's been laying her eggs in this field forever, so I hope I didn't diss them up, but I do have to do work. Shane's gonna sit there and just make sure that she doesn't go out while I go around. Nice when it's not so dusty and I can actually see what I'm doing. And it's pretty dusty today though. So the turtle went back towards the river, so that's good. Hopefully she will just come back another day, and that'll be after I get all of this done, and Dave can just watch out for her then. Hopefully you can hear me. One of these things, you see my globe up here? A lot of people had commented about how come I'm not using my GPS to do tillage, and the answer is that's all I have is that globe. It's not plugged into anything. I don't have a monitor in my tractor yet, so no monitor, but I think that we got one on order, so probably by the fall I'll be able to try that out. But I just wanted to mention that. Things are going good. I've got a good chunk of this field done. Dave still isn't here, which is good because I don't really like to feel pressured. So yeah, things are going good. So it's about lunchtime now, but I'm gonna eat on the go. I'm really gonna try and get this done before Dave even gets here because that would make me happy. So I'll bring you guys back in a little bit when I'm hopefully done with this or when Dave gets here. Guess I'm building my rock wall over here. I have smoothed this whole field out. I'm on my last little bit here. Looks like Dave's getting ready to plant. I don't know if he planted one row or not already, but I'll see. Just gonna smooth out this headland here. Awesome. Very good. So this is the last bit of ground to get ready for planting. This is it here. I'm finishing the last couple little swipes here. And all of the ground is ready. And all of the ground is mostly planted too. This is this field here is going to be the last little bit of sweet corn. And we're going to do several small plantings here to get us through Labor Day. And that's how we plant our corn. We do it in blocks. I mean, that's how most people plant sweet corn, in blocks. And then we try and have corn all the way through Labor Day, sometimes the week after. This year, Labor Day is pretty early, so we'll try and have some corn for a little bit after Labor Day. So it's all in how you plant it. If you don't plant it as often, or if you don't plant enough, you know, you're gonna run out and you won't be able to make it. Yes! All right, so all the land is ready. I'm gonna hop out and show you guys this field. It looks really nice. It came out pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with it. So as the year went on, I got better and better at creating the sweet corn bed. So getting pretty comfortable with the log and the disc now and how it works and how not to have ridges in the field. So that makes me happy. All right, guys, so I won't be able to hop in with Dave. I do actually have to go down to the 100-acre field. We had a couple wet spots that I couldn't disc up when I was there last. So we're going to plant some winter rye there. So I won't be sitting in with Dave, but he's out there planting. Like I said, he's going to do about 10 acres here today. This is how this field came out. So I'm telling you, this log really does a nice job creating a nice smooth seed bed. So a little dusty out here today, and all that winter rye is knocked out. So things went well today. I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. I think I'll go check in with Shane soon, and we'll see how things are going over there.
42.55. Got my first load of dry fertilizer loaded up in the spreader, and I've got it adjusted here on the gate. You know, this is a little chart on depending on the density of the fertilizer, because this spreads by volume. So depending on what the weight is per cubic foot, different gate settings will give you different pounds per acre. So we're shooting for 900 at a 67 pound density. So that puts us right around here, and that's right where we're at. Yesterday when I was hauling this lime spreader over to Auburn, there was a detour, and the city of Auburn made these awesome raised crosswalk. So apparently when I was going over one of those, this hose fell off, dragged on the ground a little bit, and I noticed it when I got back. I said, well, that doesn't look too good, so I proactively picked up a spare hose from Tractor Supply on Sunday, and good thing I did, because the hose blew first time I tried it. So we're going to change that real quick, and then we'll get back to work. Okay, so we've got that new hose changed. I'm gonna get to spreading here now. Again, like I said, we're in the old 4255 today. This tractor, I've probably spent more hours in this tractor than any other tractor. spent a lot of years in here before I got my 8310. My grandfather used to run this tractor as well when he used to plow. Me and him, we used to do the spring tillage together back in the day. So, all right, I'm gonna get going here.
All right, guys, Shane's with me now. So we're over at that 100-acre field. I just finished up disking the couple little spots I needed to. So I want to give you guys a little update on the potatoes. So we have a lot of the potatoes are already up and through the hills. And this is where we planted last. And some of these guys are coming up. But I wanted to show you guys what the pieces of seed look like in the hill before they come up. Because there's a lot of questions about the seed potatoes. So
like these guys right here are just starting to poke through the ground.
all right.
On that one there, so see that eye was on the side, but it makes a bend and goes up.
So as you guys can see, there's multiple shoots that come up from one piece of potato. So it's not just one plant here. And it looks like, you know, there's 3 on this one here. You know, as they start to come through, you can start seeing 1 and 2 and all right, nice.
No, the shoot started there.
Another one there.
Another there, so off every eye. And then, so from my understanding, that we've got the plant starts growing out of the potato. And then this is where the soil surface is. So your potatoes will end up forming on these. So the deeper the seed piece, the more shoots you get, the more potatoes you get.
And how deep do we plant our seed usually?
Around 6 inches.
Okay. And
then, you know, these plants are going to start coming up. And then we're going to come back through and hill them. So that's going to pull more dirt up. So we're actually going to cover them back up even further.
And then the spacing on the plants is about 10 inches for white potatoes and about 11, just a little more for yellows.
Yeah, a little further on yellows.
Yeah, a little further on yellows. So most of the potatoes are, you know, popping up. We ended up with like 140 47 acres of potatoes. So Shane was right. Yeah. So what is this right here? Are these whites or yellows?
These are Norway's.
Norway's. Okay.
Yeah.
So these are our white potatoes here. Okay. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update on the potatoes and how they look as they're growing in the hills. This is an area where there's grain corn planted. And this is the corn coming up.
There's your corn seed.
Oh, very cool.
So you, so you sprout out of your corn seed. Oh. And that goes up there, and then, once the corn's bigger, you can see those roots are exposed.
Yeah, you can see them out of the ground, actually. That's really neat. I actually have not seen that before. I've not looked at the actual piece of corn sprouted, so that's cool. These ones too?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're back at the farm in Auburn, and Ray is cultivating. So Shane has been spreading dry fertilizer on the potato ground. And after he does that, then Ray goes over it with the hiller, and it's cultivating and pulls more dirt on top of the potatoes. So it kind of buries them a little bit more again. Makes it nice and deep. So it pulls dirt from down here back up. This is always nice to see when the potatoes are hilled and nice freshly moved dirt. So as you guys can see, these potatoes are a lot bigger than the ones that we showed you. This is actually where we started planting, was this field here. And this is a potato beetle. So this is one of the pests that we have to deal with. These guys are no good. So whenever we see them, we kill them. And I don't like killing anything, but we have to kill the potato bugs. Okay. I'm going to catch just a little bit of Ray doing this, and then me and Shane are going to get some parts for that dry fertilizer spreader. You can see some of the granular fertilizer here that Shane spread. So this buries the fertilizer and it weeds and it puts the potatoes further down in the hills. And if there's something else, Shane will tell me and I'll let you guys know. So that is cultivating potatoes. All right, guys, we are over here in the seed potato trial area. Well, this is what we're looking at.
Quite well.
Yep. So
Let's see what. Get a little idea what this looks like on the ground.
cool.
So this is your bee. That was that one round potato. You can see all the shoots coming up off it.
So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eyes, essentially. Shoots came off of it.
And there's more coming. Right here, you got a little potato.
Yeah. Well, that's what's on the end of all of these, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, if you look at it from the side, there's not really much going down on the plant. It's all going up. So that's, you know, the deeper your seed pieces, the more of these little leader things you'll get with more little potatoes going on.
Cool. So things are looking good. I mean, obviously we don't have any potatoes yet, but things are growing, which is great.
Another variety you're looking at?
We have them in each row is a different variety, and it kind of just repeats.
Oh, same idea.
Yep.
There's a lot going on.
They're growing.
Good.
Yeah. They look good. Very good. All right. So these were the boxes that were sprouted already, and they have taken off compared to the ones that were not. So you can see what a difference that made. It actually helped. Alright. Hey, look at that.
Yeah, see.
Much better?
Yeah.
Good. All right.
All right, back to work. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to fill the spreader.
Okay.
And I know everybody's going to think this is stupid, but this is the best way I've found to do it, because dry fertilizer is very corrosive, and we've tried using conveyors and all that stuff, and it just rots them away. So I'm planning on trying to procure myself a stainless steel auger, because hopefully going to have a new spreader next year.
Yeah. You guys are looking at, what model are you guys looking at?
Salford.
Salford.
The boom type. You know,
Okay.
that Chandler there, that's a 98.
Yeah.
So that thing's been going for 26 years, something like that.
Yeah.
And it spreads lime, spreads dry fertilizer, spreads winter rye. So it's made many a pass.
Yeah, that thing's done well, but it's time for an upgrade. The dry fertilizer is delivered by a large truck, and then he augers it into the dump truck so that Shane can move this around if he needs to, or, you know, he can load the skid steer. We can take it to another field if we have to. That's just the way you guys do it. Correct?
Yeah, because, you know, he fills the spreader first, and then whatever doesn't fit in the spreader goes in the dump truck so that he can unload and go back, because he's coming all the way over from Canada, so
Yeah.
he doesn't want to, he probably would do it, but I'm sure he doesn't want to hang around for 4 hours.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Okay, so I'll let you get to work. Get to work! And then I'll ask him some more questions when we're done.
Gary didn't ship that spreader yet?
No.
You know, I'll wait all day for that thing.
Hi guys, bringing you back here. Shane's doing the fertilizer today. It's the next day. I don't have my mic on, but just gonna show you guys what this looks like.
take a moment to admire this beautiful homemade pole shoe with some aluminum angle iron, some key stock, and actually a door threshold. But it's been like that for about 15 years, and we're holding in there.
Nice. I thought that this came that way.
No, this was a Shane project.
Ah,
You can tell by the beautiful welds.
well, this one gave it away, but. All right, cool.
Back.
Come on, girl. I'm inside bagging potatoes today, so I just wanted to show you guys that, and I will bring you guys back for the next video, and I'll see you then.